Cynthia Gonzalez, the vice mayor of Cudahy, California, is under fire after posting, then deleting, a video calling on street gangs to confront ICE agents during immigration raids. In the video, Gonzalez directly named two of the most violent gangs in Los Angeles, 18th Street and Florence. And she asked them why aren't they out there protecting their turf from what she calls the biggest gang, meaning U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. Now think about that. An elected official calling on criminal gangs to take action against federal law enforcement. Welcome to Nelly Miranda.
Good morning, Frank. And we're talking about Cudahy Vice Mayor Cynthia Gonzalez, who's taking the heat for those comments made in that video. And now she's taken to Facebook saying that she needs a lawyer because she says the FBI showed up at her house after learning about that video. She says that they're investigating her for inciting violence against law enforcement officers.
Not for nothing, but I want to know where all the cholos are at in Los Angeles. 18th Street, Florencia. Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all about territory, and this is 18th Street and this is Florencia. You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there ain't a peep out of you.
That's the shocking video that was posted on Instagram by elected official Cynthia Gonzalez, who serves as the vice mayor of the city of Cudahy. It's a small town within LA County. The government, the message, though, also shocking. It's not for the federal government, but allegedly for the cholos. It's a slang term in Spanish to describe the most violent local street gang members, calling on them to organize amid the ongoing immigration enforcement raids and rise up against ICE.
Dude, they're running amok all up on your streets and in your city.
The video was posted sometime last week and has now been taken down, but not before it was captured and reposted by the Department of Homeland Security. The city of Cudahy says they're aware of the video, but add that her comments are her personal views and don't reflect the views of the city. In a post to X, DHS officials called the comments despicable, writing, quote, "This kind of garbage has led to a more than 500% increase in assaults against our ICE law enforcement officers. Secretary Noem has been clear. If you assault a federal officer, you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law." KTLA's legal analyst Allison Treasel says, since the First Amendment does not protect speech that incites immediate violence or lawlessness, this could be seen as a federal offense.
It appears that she is actually calling on known gang members, including the 18th Street gang, to get involved and interfere with ICE. If convicted, she is looking at actually spending up to 10 years in prison.
We reached out to Gonzalez via email, in person, over the phone. We have not heard back from her. Last month, UCLA hired her to be its new director of the Principal Leadership Institute, according to her campaign page. She's also currently running for the LA College Board of 2026. Now, this morning, her constituents, Frank and Jessica, we heard from them this morning. They say they're concerned about her comments. More from them coming up in the next hour. In the meantime, the FBI telling us that they cannot confirm that they're investigating Cynthia Gonzalez, but they do condemn all the violence against law enforcement.
The Department of Homeland Security immediately responded, calling her remarks despicable and warning that statements like this leads directly to increased violence against ICE agents. This is what Sanctuary City policies bred: lawlessness. When elected officials start openly encouraging gangs to interfere with law enforcement, we do not have a country anymore. Gonzalez's attorney claims that her intent was to encourage peaceful protest and not violence. However, referencing notorious gangs like 18th Street and Florencia in this context is at best irresponsible. Now, this incident occurs amid heightened tensions over immigration enforcement in Los Angeles. Recent ICE operations have led to protests and, in some cases, clashes with law enforcement. It is crucial to remember that public officials have a duty to uphold the law and ensure public safety. So, encouraging or appearing to encourage gang involvement undermines this responsibility and poses a threat to community stability. The fact that she would say that she was hoping for peaceful protests, since when are gangs peaceful? So you think like gangs just show up to their rival gang members' house and be like, hi, I just want to peacefully talk about the situation that occurred a couple days ago where you're like, what? That's insanity. Anyways, here's what people in Cynthia's community had to say about her recent statements.
She was calling upon the gangs to defend their turf, and they only know one way, and that's through violence.
The LA Police Protective League, the union for LAPD, is calling on federal law enforcement to investigate Gonzalez's comments and for her to resign from the city of Cudahy.
She has no business being in public service whatsoever.
We stand united. That was Gonzalez 2 weeks ago, joining LA Mayor Karen Bass in a coalition of local mayors calling for an end to immigration raids. According to several websites, including the city of Cudahy and LAUSD, Gonzalez works for the school district, overseeing their pilot school program. Tuesday, the Department of Homeland Security said on social media, the comments made by the Vice Mayor of Cudahy, California, Cynthia Gonzalez, are despicable. She calls for criminal gangs, including the vicious 18th Street Gang, to commit violence against our brave ICE law enforcement. However, Gonzalez's comments are being received differently by some in the city she serves.
I think she was right.
To be clear,
No, not the gangs. It's just the community.
Beatriz Villegas doesn't agree with involving gangs, but she does think Gonzalez is right to rally the community to push back.
I think we have to all get together and try to stop this.
She was expressing herself.
Francisco Alarcon says after living in this country 40 years, he's taken to carrying around his U.S. passport because he's afraid of being detained by ICE. He saw Gonzalez's video and showed up to City Hall today to support her.
Whether she was saying seriously, it just depends how you take it. But for her to resign, no.
So apparently they feel like her delivery is wrong, but the message is okay. Like, I'm not understanding. So let me ask you, do you think an elected official who appears to invoke gang members to interfere with law enforcement should be allowed to stay in office, or should Cynthia Gonzalez resign immediately? Let me know in the comments, and as always, if honest commentary brings you value, please make sure you like and subscribe, as it really helps support the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.